So a lot of guys ask me, Todd, you have this really strong frame. How do you maintain such a strong frame? How do you hold your frame with a girl? And it's a kind of a funny question to me because I never even think about holding my frame. This isn't a question that comes up and says like, oh, I'm losing my frame. How do I hold it? It never really occurred to me until I was asked. And here's why, okay? If I have this thing right here and I drop it, what's gonna happen? It's gonna fall to the ground, right? Are you sure about that? Like think about it. Are you really, really certain that when I drop this, it's gonna go to the ground? Oh shit, you were right. It fell to the ground. Okay, that's certainty. You believe in it because you've seen it over and over and over again and you understand it on both levels. One, you understand what gravity is, you understand it's a thing. Two, you've seen it over and over and over again for the rest of your life, so you have total certainty on it. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you a good deal for a girl? Would the girl be better off meeting you and hanging out with you and having you in her life? Now, are you sure of that? Are you sure she would be? Are you as sure of that as you were that when I dropped the keys, they would fall to the ground? Because you need to be. Okay? The reason I have a strong frame is it's not like something I'm trying to hold on to in the set. It's not like I'm like, I will take this fake frame and make the girl believe it. No, it's my reality. It's like, how strong of a frame would you have if someone argued with you that the keys wouldn't drop to the ground? You wouldn't be like, well, you know, maybe they're right. They seem to be pretty sure. You'd be like, no, you're wrong. I don't care how many times you say it, you're fucking wrong. It's the same thing. If the girl seems to think that she's better off not talking to me, she's wrong. Now, that doesn't mean to be like forceful and weird and rapey or pushy or anything like that, by the way, okay? But it does mean that you have absolute certainty that you're right. And if she doesn't want to talk to you, I think of that as like, oh, shit, she's defective, right? Literally. I actually am like, wow, that's a defective person. That's interesting to me. I feel a little bit sorry for her. And I'm not kidding. That sounds like sarcastic, sounds like all like sour grapesy and shit. No, I actually believe it. I actually truly feel sorry for the girl that's out at a bar and I go and talk to her and she doesn't want to talk to me. I'm like, wow, some fucked up shit must have happened to that girl. I really feel sorry for her. Now, it's not my job to like fix her life and make her better. It's not my job to solve whatever happened to her because fuck her anyway, right? But I'm not butthurt about it. I'm not angry. I don't take it personally in any way because again, it's like if somebody told you gravity doesn't exist, you'd be like, oh shit, I'm hurt because they didn't believe me about gravity. You'd be like, wow, they're defective. They're gonna go through the world like not believing in gravity. That's gonna fuck up their life in a lot of weird ways. It's that same kind of thing. But what it really is absolute certainty because the frame I'm holding is not some like bullshit made up thing. It's my actual belief in reality. Now, why is it that that's my belief in reality? There's a couple things. Number one, repeated trials of success, okay? I've been with a lot of girls and every single girl that I've dated seriously, every single one, even the most high quality girls you could possibly imagine, the ones you dream of being with, at some point in the relationship, they said to me, Todd, why are you even with me? You're so much better than me. Why are you even with me? What do you see in me? That's crazy. That's an experience to have, right? And that'll happen with time. That'll come with success in game. And when that does start happening, it's really gonna blow your mind. It's gonna change your outlook. And that'll give you a lot of that certainty. But while you're on the way there, what you can and should do is understand the reasons why. Read some evolutionary psychology and see what it is girls like and become that person. Become the person that is attractive to girls. Become the person that actually, to be fair, by watching these videos, by participating, you're taking steps along that path. So become that person. And along the way, even as you're becoming that, what I really want you to do is this, and this is a little bit of a homework exercise for inner game, which is come up with 10 reasons you're the best decision your girl could make and actually explicitly know that. Because your brain's very smart. If you tell your brain, I'm the man, I'm the shit, I'm the prize, your brain's like, bullshit, loser. But if you say, I'm the man because I have this, this, and this. I'm the prize because when girls are with me, this, this, and this. I'm incredible because I'm striving for this and I'm doing this and I can do this. Your brain will actually believe that and buy into it, okay? So that's what you need. You need logical understanding of what the girl's really looking for. You need to reinforce for yourself where that comes from and how you're doing it. And you need to try and live that life to the best you can because it's not your certainty if it's a lie, right? I can't be certain that the keys will fly up in the air because my brain knows I'm bullshitting it, okay? You need to actually live it, okay? Now, you don't have to be the perfect man right now, but you do need to be on a path that you're happy with. If you're on a path that you're happy with, you're an extraordinary good choice for the girl. If you're on a path you're unhappy with and you hate your life and you think you're a piece of shit, it's gonna be very hard to hold your frame with a girl, right? And then finally, the third step is over time and over practice, you're gonna get the actual experience from going out, spending time doing these other things, that the girls are actually giving you the feedback that you are the shit as well. So to summarize, what's the process? It is basically this. First of all, you need to be okay with where you're at and okay with the direction you're going in. If you're not, get that handled first. Next, recognize the positive things about it and really ingrain that in your head, why that is the case and why you are a good decision. And then beyond that, try and understand female psychology, where she's coming from and how that's relatable. Because there are a lot of good things, technically, that are not that relatable. The more you're relatable to female psychology, the better. And then finally, go out and get the reference experiences. And as you're getting the reference experiences, really, really focus in on all the positive ones and emphasize the positive ones. What I do want to make clear to you, though, is good frame comes from certainty, and it's hard to be certain about something that's false. Okay? So you do need to live the life to a degree. It doesn't mean you need to be perfect, but you do need to be happy with the path you're on.